kind of follow the kiddos. I should have gone first. So, great presentation. I'm a floor builder myself. My 14-year-old is still building floors out of my blankets. So, that is solid. So, congratulations on what y'all did. I'd like to start out just real quick to ask a simple question. Now, kids, if y'all answer this as a yes, we're going to have an issue. Okay? As adults in here, how many of you guys carry insurance? I'm talking about home, auto, or business. Raise your hand. Okay, so I'm pretty much talking 100%. Out of those people here, how many of y'all have had an insurance claim? Pretty much everyone. Okay. Last question. Out of that insurance claim, how many of them went smoothly? Like, not a problem at all. You'd love to go through another one. Raise your hand. Maybe one. You're a sick individual. My name's Trent Phillips, and I started the IAN group. It stands for Insurance Advocacy Network. Also the name of my 14-year-old son. I started this about 5 years ago. And the reason I started it is I started out with a large insurance carrier as a catastrophe adjuster. I traveled the United States working catastrophe claims. Fire, tornadoes, hail, back in the days when we had a lot of mold, a lot of general liability claims, a lot of injuries, a lot of deaths. I got out of that when we had our son, because I couldn't travel anymore. I became an insurance agent, an independent insurance agent, not a captive. So an independent. We got to sell a lot of different carriers. In that process, I was selling these products that I knew needed coverage. Pretty simple. And then when they had a claim, I handled it myself. I handled it so much that when I would turn it into the carrier, it was already settled. I thought that's what an insurance agent was supposed to do. I didn't have a clue. Self-taught. Well, the partner with the agency came up to me and said, all right, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how you're doing it, but I got a problem, and I need it fixed. So I went through it, and I'm like, well, we need to do X, Y, and Z. Well, that's what formulated this idea of going, why are insurance agents just selling the product, but not servicing the product? It didn't jive. So one day, I'm from Amarillo. I was on the golf course, and I don't know what came up with the idea, but there was this thing right across the street called the Enterprise Center. It's called the WT for West Texas A&M up there, WT Enterprise Center. I didn't have a clue what it was. I thought, you know what, I'm just going to come in there and ask what they do. Maybe they need insurance. Walked in there, and my first question is, what do you do? Well, that was the wrong question to ask somebody at an Enterprise Center, because they didn't sold this product. Long story short, I go through this process and explain it to them. They ask questions. We end up being part of the Enterprise Challenge. We won that as an innovator. We then got presented in Inc. magazine as a disruptor in the insurance industry. So now, we're 5 years into this, and the questions that are coming up now from insurance agencies are saying, what do you do? I need you to protect. Basically, this one, do I have any insurance agents in here? Or adjusters? Okay. What we're doing is protecting the insurance agent's lifestyle by protecting their largest clients in an insurance claim. 76% of all insurance agents fear losing their client over a claim. Not because they're going to get shot, not because of anything else, but because of a bad claim. So what we do is we come in and we are hired by the insurance agency, not by the policyholder and not by the carrier, but as a force with the insurance agency to go and help their clients during a claim process. So we are, we're new to the market. Nobody else has been in this market space. That is what's hard. If you were to say, what's the challenge? The challenge is insurance agents are old. They are been in it most of two or three generations, and they don't want to change. Okay, that's why I sell the product, and then I lay my hands off of it and let the insurance carrier pay or deny, and then I go on and do something else. So that's where we have gotten into the market. Is we're kind of in the blue ocean of the Jim Collins book. So that's where we're at. What I would like to see and the help we need is we are very strong in Amarillo. We're very strong in some of the metroplexes because of legal firms. Lawyers use us quite a bit for both plaintiff and defense. And so what I'd like to see is how can I get more into the Lubbock, Midland, Abilene, San Angelo areas with legal firms as well as insurance agencies. If you've got an independent agency, we'd love to talk to them. But more for lawyers. Because each lawyer, do we have any lawyers in here either? Okay, good. What lawyers do is basically they're smart enough to get it to the court, but lawyers have to have expert consultants to defend their position in everything. And so what they do is they hire us as an expert consultant, either on the plaintiff side or on the defense side. It's basically who gets us first. So I just appreciate the opportunity to let me come here and to explain what we do. I'm passionate about it. I don't know if you can get passionate about insurance, but that's what we do. And again, I just want to say thank you guys for the opportunity. So what questions do you have? Yes, sir.
So you mentioned that lawyers are your client of attorney, right? Who else are you selling your services to? Insurance agents, the carriers, both, some third party?
We are mainly insurance agencies. So not your State Farm, not your Allstate, because those are captives, but your independent insurance agencies that sell multiple, that sell with multiple carriers. So we're with insurance agencies as well as with law firms. We've also got a couple large property managers that have large properties throughout Dallas and San Antonio that have a lot of health claims, that have issues that they don't want to deal with or they don't know how to deal with to get a very reasonable settlement. They'll hire us as well. Did that kind of answer your question? Yes, sir.
How are you different from a public adjuster that I might hire as an insured?
Okay. Great question. So what question is a public adjuster? And so let's go back. A PA is, they get paid on about 10 to 15% of what the overall loss is. So let's make a very easy example. You've got a $50,000 loss. Okay? You've got a 1% deductible. All right, so let's say it's on a $500,000 house. I'm just coming up with numbers. So you got 1% deductible, that's $5,000 that you're now out. Now, that adjuster, that PA, is going to get 10 to 15% of the overall. So now here's another $5,000. What should have happened, or what needs to happen, is that policyholder does not need to be out